Run!
Ya, güey.
¿Qué haces aquí? ¡Se valoran, ya no! ¿Qué, güey? No, yo voy por él. ¡Ay, no mames, güey! ¡Ya vieron!
Hay no. Hả? Mèo à? Mèo bạt bỏ. Ừ, có em chưa? Ôi trời.
So I don't know if you're going to see what I'm seeing, but this is on repeat. This happens over and over, and then the knocking happens. The knocking, there it is, and it just goes and goes until you tell it to stop. Can you stop, please? I mean, it's just right there. That's new. Okay. Whatever you are, you gotta go. And that's... Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Goodbye.
It's seeing something their owners can't.
Dogs are ready for bed. It's just a peaceful night here. Get ready to go to bed myself. What the fuck is that? What? Oh God! Fuck!
Give me that, dude.
Give me that. Give me. Ready? Cookie! Good job. What are you doing? Come here. What are you doing? Oh, don't fucking do that. What the fuck is on him? I swear to God!
Follow for more.
A walk through the graveyard. This next video was sent in by Nuke's Top 5 viewer Justin Richards, who says that he and his two friends were exploring a small allegedly haunted graveyard in Shepherdstown, West Virginia, when they captured something downright creepy.
And they said we can come to the graveyard ourselves. There's too many people at one time to be trying to capture anything.
Alright, where are you?
Nowhere else.
Give me a sign that you're here. Something. Anything.
Anything at all.
Did you see it? When slowed down and brightened, some dark figure can be seen walking in front of the friends. Justin says he has analyzed the footage over and over but can find no explanation for this creepy apparition.
As he gets closer, he stops
Anything.
walking. This stops walking. It's standing there. He's still walking. So it's not his shadow. This is not a solid person. This is nothing. And then what really made me believe that this is not his shadow is this is a half wall right here. So if by some chance I had a light that bright, which I don't, you can see that there's no light here that's that bright. Okay? I would not have seen the top half of him. I would only seen the bottom half because of the wall.
So just what did Justin capture on camera in the graveyard? Let me know down in the comments.
Hunter! Fuck! Hunter! Damn it. I got you.
طب ممكن ظهور منك كمان مرة؟ ها؟ سمعتوا؟ طب فرجيني جسمك، فرجيني اطلع بجسمك يعني. صار لي ساعة بطلب منه الظهور. طب استحلفك بالله العلي العظيم إذا أنت بني آدم إنك تظهر. إذا شكله بني آدم أخوان. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. هيو
denizens of the night. Welcome to another episode of the macabre, the terrifying. Broadcasting live from a lonely gas station on a lonely road, I will be your guide through the witching hours. Tonight, I can feel a cool and dreadful fog settling in over the studio. Can you feel that too? It must have something to do with tonight's story, which features a very peculiar fog with some very peculiar denizens of its own. Let us pay a visit to Dumb Luck. That is, without the B in dumb, mind you, and see what sort of horrors we can uncover. This story is called A Pitiful Little Town and was written by the Vespers Bell.
I have no idea how I got so lost so fast. I had overshot my turn on the highway, so I went down the next country back road instead, planning to make a U-turn at the first opportunity. But the road was too narrow, its ditches too deep, and the tree line too close for me to attempt anything of the sort. So all I could do was follow where it led. I went down that road for miles, twisting and turning so many times that I quickly lost any sense of what direction I was going. When I finally got back onto a straight road, I just assumed it was the same highway, or at least a highway, and started driving until I could find a sign that would give me some idea of where I was. I couldn't check my phone for directions, since it's getting older and doesn't charge if the micro USB isn't in just right. I neglected to plug it in properly the night before, so it was dead as a doornail. The sky wasn't any help either, being completely overcast without the slightest hint of the sun, so I still had no idea what direction I was heading. Still, I wasn't worried just yet. All I had to do was drive far enough, I thought, and I'd eventually see a sign that would help me get my bearings. So I kept driving, and driving, and driving. At first, there were a few barns and farmhouses scattered here and there, initially well kept, but slowly turning more and more decrepit as the road wore onwards. The further I went, the more desolate the landscape became. More and more fields were left fallow, and then abandoned altogether, and overtaken with weeds and wild grass. The road became unpainted, then unpaved, and never once did I see a single sign telling me where the hell I was. I would have turned back, but my gas was getting low, and I hadn't seen even one gas station yet. I figured that my odds of finding one before running out were better if I went forwards than if I went back. As I drove, the weather progressed from cloudy to foggy, obscuring my view and turning most of what I could still see into ghostly gray silhouettes. The possibility that I was going to be stranded out there with no working phone and at the mercy of the first vehicle that came along, if one ever did, was growing more and more likely by the minute. Then, finally, a few miles after my gas light had turned on, I saw a town limits sign up ahead, and, to my great relief, the lights of a gas station. The sign read, "Welcome to Dumb Luck Nowhere," with the name Dumb Luck having been vandalized to spell, well, I'm Sure you can figure it out. Curiously, though, the word nowhere looked to be an official part of the sign. The gas station was called Dumb Luck Gas and Convenience, with D-U-M and luck not only being separate words but possessing an extra space between them, implying that there had been a B at the end of the word dumb at some point. I couldn't have cared less about these oddities at the moment, of course, and just pulled right up to the pump, where I was immediately greeted by a middle-aged attendant wearing a Dumb Luck branded baseball cap. He greeted me with a sympathetic smile, and I guessed that I wasn't the first sorry soul to have just barely made it to his gas station. "Lose your way, did you, stranger?" he asked, his tone making it clear that that was pretty much the only reason strangers ever came through Dumb Luck. "I must have gone 100 miles off course by now, at least," I answered in exasperation. "Can you tell me where the hell I am, please?" "I could, but that's going to be outdated information before much longer," was the man's quixotic reply. He was peering out into the surrounding fog as keenly as he could, as if he expected to see something. "How about I fill you up while you go inside and use the restroom, grab a coffee, what have you, and when I'm done here, I'll get out some maps and we'll try to figure out how to get you where you're going." I wanted to protest, but realized that he was probably right, that if I'd been lost this long, figuring out where I was could wait until after my more immediate needs were taken care of. Sure, thank you," I said awkwardly as I unbuckled my seatbelt. I took his advice and headed inside as he pumped my gas. At the counter, there was a teenage girl with light brown skin and long curly brown hair. Given her resemblance to the man outside and the presumably very small local population, it seemed a safe assumption that she was his daughter. She gave me a slight nod as I entered, but her attention was focused solely on her father outside. "You got in just in time," she said softly, her hand reaching down to scratch the head of a rather nervous chocolate lab mix. "It's about to get nasty out there." "Is it supposed to storm?" "My weather app didn't say anything about it, but didn't say anything about this fog either," I replied. Do I need a key for the restroom?" "No, you can just walk right on in," she told me, pointing gently in the direction of the unisex washroom in the opposite corner. "The wall button to lock the door doesn't work, so if you want any privacy, you have to turn the deadlock." I nodded my thanks and went to do my business. When I came out, I saw that the man had returned inside and was going over folded maps at the counter with his daughter. The fog outside had progressed into a gentle rain, but I still doubted the girl's assertion that it was about to get a lot worse out there. "You're all filled up, son, but unfortunately you don't have anywhere to go," the man explained. "What, because of the rain?" I asked incredulously as I went to take a look at the pre-made sandwiches. "The road's gone," the girl said flatly. "Look outside and see." Humoring her, I turned my head towards the long window at the front of the store and saw that she was right. The unpaved road I'd come in on was just gone. "What?" I muttered, more as a statement of disbelief than an actual question. "Yeah, sorry about that. Dumb Luck's not a one-road kind of town."